Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. My computer is acting really weird, so hopefully this is going to work and everything's good tonight. God only knows. God only knows, everyone. Who knows? I'm just going to add some names to the wheel here. If it's not working for any reason, just yell. I'll see everybody's comments. Adding some people to the wheel. Anita and Brian, welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys are having a great evening. I sent out your shirts. Let me know if you got them. You may not get them till this weekend, but I did send out your shirts the other day. So hopefully you get your shirts. Fred and Lisa, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Kathy and Tim, hope you guys are doing well. Kathy and Tim, I got your specialty dining all set up, so you're good to go, and we will see you in just 2 days, 2 quick days. Michelle Parks, hello to you. Happy Wednesday evening. Hope you're doing well. Thomas Murphy, hello, Murphys. How are you guys doing? Hope you are having a lovely December. Charlie, hello. Welcome to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm adding Charlie to the wheel. Joe, welcome to you. Hope you are having a wonderful week so far. Deb Stein, hello, welcome to you. Hope you're doing well. Rick K, hello, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you. There's Deb Stein, there's Joe, there's Rick. Leslie Trent, welcome to you. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely week. We got some NCL news today, not the good news, but some other news. Tony C, good evening. Hope you are having a delightful Wednesday. Hope everything's going well with you. Bear with me as I add everybody to the wheel here. Sandy, hello, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you guys are doing well out there in Buffalo. Ryan, how are you doing? I saw your pictures from your latest cruise. Everything looked really, really nice. Good evening, Lisa. How are you? How's your week going so far? Bob Bostic. I'll focus more once I get everybody's name up here on the wheel. Bob Bostic, hello to you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Felicia, hello. Welcome. We're going to see you in 2 days as well. Felicia on our group cruise with for AJ's birthday. AJ is spending some time with her family tonight since they are leaving. AJ and Sarah are leaving tomorrow to head down. Luis, hello from Chicago to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week so far. Mandy Costin, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Happy Wednesday. Lisa M, hello. Welcome to you as well. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Trying to get everyone up on the wheel. If you are new here, if you've never been to the live stream before, please throw your name up in the chat. You can just say hello. It just adds you into the running. We're going to give away some stuff at the end of every live stream, so just pop your head in there. John Rolltide, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great week. Alabama's still in the hunt. Still in the hunt. Sandy said happy birthday, AJ. Thank you so much. I'll tell AJ you said happy birthday. AJ's 40th birthday coming up. Peter here, and hello, welcome to you. Hope you are doing well down there. Hope you and Melinda are doing well up there, actually. Black Broadway lady, hello. Happy Wednesday. Welcome again. Getting everyone on the wheel. You can hear me clicking away on my keyboard. Al Galloway, hello, welcome. Thank you very much for having fun, saying have fun on the cruise. Thanks so much. We're leaving in just a few days. I have a lot to do. I'm very, very behind. Very much behind, which is not like me. Dominic, hello, welcome. Hope you are doing well out there. The Furies, hello, Furies. Did you guys get your shirt yet? I mailed your shirt too. I don't know if they got there yet. So they're on their way. Everything went out. Getting everybody up there. Getting them all up there. Laura Tomarello, hello. Happy birthday, AJ. Your dad's going to be 96 tomorrow. Happy birthday to your dad. That is amazing. Really, really amazing. 96 is incredible. Tom Arello, got you on the wheel. Lisa said, thanks, John, for helping my friend Teresa today. Yeah, I'm trying my best to help. Not a ton I could do there, but I'm trying my best. Jimmy C, your shirts came in. Your fancy Yacht Club shirts came in. So I'm sending you guys your fancy Yacht Club shirts as well. So you guys will have them soon. Robin, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well up there. It's snowing up there? Oh, yuck. Yuck, yuck. Matt Ryan, hello and welcome to you. Hope you're doing well, Matt. Lisa's going to be on Star, going to the Star this weekend. That's incredible. Super exciting. Mara, welcome. I just booked Mara's cruise 15 minutes ago, right before we got on the live stream. Just booked a cruise for Mara on the Prima. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. Lisa DeLuca, live from the NCL Encore. Lisa's been sending me pictures and stuff all week, which is awesome. If you do go on cruises and you see something cool or something interesting, please feel free to email me, text me, whatever you want to do. I love getting the messages. I got all kinds of room pics, vibe pics. So we're going to have those up. I'm going to put those up on our channel as well. I love it. I love getting the updates on how everything's going. John said, tough game Saturday. Tough game indeed. You are not kidding. For MSC, Forever MSC is here. Welcome to you. Said, it's been a while. MSC Grandiosa back-to-back in 121 days. That's amazing. We will be on MSC Grandiosa in 3 days. So that's awesome. We'll keep it warm for you. Tom said, oh, to be 40 again. Amen. I agree, Tom. I wish I was 40 again. Brian Murphy, I've gone on NCL once in Holland America once, going on NCL again in June. Brian, what ship are you going on? Let us know what ship you're going on. Leslie Trent said, hello, Peanut. I heard the barking in the background. Hope she's fine. Peanut's doing well. Something's riled her up. She's upset about something in the background. Lisa said, I wish I was 40 again. Me too. I know. Mandy's birthday's on Monday. Happy birthday, Mandy, and happy birthday, AJ. That's amazing. Michael Licardi, happy, hi, John, from Teresa and Mike. Hope all is well with you. Thanks so much, Teresa and Mike. Hope you guys are doing well. Just going to add you guys to the wheel. Paulie 609, hello to you. Fury said, no t-shirt yet. It'll be there soon. I sent them, it might have been yesterday. I've lost all association with time. I don't even know when I went. It might have been yesterday. So you'll have them in a couple. They send them in the I don't have one here. Thought I did. I send them in the USPS like 1 day things. So it usually takes a day and a half. Paulie 609 said, it's fun to see all the news on the Philly port already booked for June. So I feel like I'm on the inside. That is amazing. Amazing, Paulie. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. Laura Allen, hello to you. Hope you are doing well. Hope everything's going well there. John said, Lisa, I hope you enjoy Star. I'm assuming Star of the Seas will sail on Star of the Seas in February. You sure will. Ryan's going to be 30 on December the 8th. That's amazing. Happy birthday, Ryan. We will be on your... You should have went on AJ's cruise with us. We're going to be on the cruise. We could have double birthdays. Brian Murphy's going on Breakaway to Bermuda. I hope you have a great time. Breakaway is a fun ship. You're going to have a great time. John said, are you familiar with MSC dining packages and kids? I am. I bought a 2-night dining package for 2 adults. Sounds like the kids are $12 and aren't included in the dining package. When I make the reservations, I make them for all of us. Yeah. So kids are fine. They're going to be $12. You don't have to worry about it when you make the reservations. They'll add those on, and they get like a special kids menu. You know, normal things that kids, unless your kids are adventurous eaters, then you can always ask for them to get the real menu, but you'll have to pay full price. So you could do that, or they could eat chicken fingers and mac and cheese and stuff like that. Depends on how bougie your kids are, John. But it's up to you completely. So yeah, Philadelphia announced finally, it's only December. The port opens in 4 months, and apparently they're just breaking ground. I have concerns. I have concerns about that. But the port is not going to be in the Navy Yard here in Philadelphia, which is where everybody thought it was going to be, which I knew it wasn't because the hotels were telling me that it wasn't going to be there. So it's going to be it's going to be on something called Hog Island. So Frank, one of our subscribers, told me that Hog Island is where the name hoagie came from in Philadelphia history. So that's pretty exciting. So Hog Island, it's a patch of land that was home to hogs and the world's biggest shipyard. Peanut is losing her mind right now. There's something going on. We'll see if she comes in. So when you touch down in the airport, you're touching down on a patch of land that once housed the world's largest shipyard and birthed the hoagie. There you go. In 1918, it was called Raise the American Flag at Hog Island Yard. So here we are 100 years later. And we are going to reuse that land again. And it is going to be Norwegian's new cruise port. So that area is directly next to the airport. So I'm assuming they're going to use airport parking. I have no idea. This is all very new. They bought 16 acres of land there, or they're using 16 acres of land. There obviously is a pier there that's been there for obviously over 100 years. So they're going to have to obviously redo that pier and build it up, and then build a building there for customs and the terminal, that kind of stuff. So there it is. That's what you got. And then Hog Island. So hoagie, which is what us in Philadelphia get at Wawa, we get hoagies. It refers to a sandwich that gave the modern day hoagie its name. It was called a Hog Island sandwich, which was sandwich on a large, long roll filled with meats, cheeses, and vegetables made for the Italian immigrant shipyard workers, which were named hoggies. So they called them hoagies. There you go. During World War I and slightly thereafter, the Italian workers were named hoggies. So they had this Hog Island sandwich, or hoggie, and it is now called a hoagie. Things I never knew. I grew up my whole life here. Michelle said, question, did you guys book the special show that has to be paid for on Grandiosa? Yeah, there's 2 of them. So there are 2 shows that are in the Carousel Theater. And in that Carousel Theater, they show both of those shows. And they are like Cirque du Soleil shows. Same thing we did on Meraviglia. They're different shows, obviously. But those are on there as well. If you pre-book them, they're $15. It used to be $12. But now they're like 15, 16, some stupid number. If you do it on board, they're $17. But yeah, we did. I prepaid for both of those. I did one with a dining package and one without. Dominic said, how do you like the new Free at Sea? It's the same. Pretty much the same as before. There is going to be some additions to it, which we talked about, which is Free at Sea Plus. But, it is what it is. It's fine. I don't have any particular strong feelings about Free at Sea at this point. I think it's a good value. Leslie said, Hog Island is a less than 15-minute away Uber. I know. AJ and I were talking about it today. It's very short ride for AJ to the pier once we start sailing out of Philadelphia. Tony Diaz, hi everyone. Cruising solo tonight. Yeah, I am solo tonight. AJ is spending time with her family because she's leaving tomorrow. So she's spending some time with her husband and her son. For MSC said, carousel shows are sweet and strings. They sure are. So we are excited to see those this next upcoming week. Hopefully those will be really super duper fun. John said, it doesn't sound like enough time to finish the Philly port in California. The environmental impact study would take years before the dirt gets moved. Yeah, I think the good news is I think most of the hard work is done. Like, I think the pier is there, right? So there is a pier there. It's just a matter of probably them modernizing it a little bit and cleaning it up. Can't take any longer than Norwegian's taking for Great Stirrup Cay. But that seems to be good. I think the bigger time sink is going to be the terminal, the actual terminal. But I think what they're probably going to do is, if I had to guess, living my whole life in Philadelphia, it's going to get half-assed. So it'll be, because, you got to remember, nothing's getting done without the unions. Like, there's going to be so much red tape. So probably what's going to happen is there's going to be a temporary terminal there probably for the first year. I would guess. I have no insider knowledge on this. They didn't even tell me where the port was. I found out yesterday, just like everybody else. I knew where it was because people had talked about it, but nobody officially told me anything. So my guess is there will be a temporary terminal there for at least a year while they're building something permanent. Just my guess. And the pier, same thing. I think the pier will be operational and functional, and then they'll continue to do whatever they're going to do. They do have a 7-year contract with Norwegian right now. So that is very encouraging. So we're going to have cruising for at least 7 years out of Philadelphia, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, NCL has exclusivity, but it could be, we could get Oceania, we could get Regent, we could get Carnival. I don't think we're going to get Royal or anybody because they have Bayonne right there. But who knows? Maybe MSC starts to look at Philly for an older ship like Divina or Magnifica or something, because they're losing Brooklyn. But in conversations that I've had with people, not MSC directly, them leaving Brooklyn with the updates that had to be done to the pier was like a convenient excuse for them. From what I've heard is that those cruises were not selling good enough, and they just thought that they would make more money in Florida. So it seems about right. Sad for all of us up here who really enjoyed going out of that port and out of Brooklyn, but maybe we'll get something in Philadelphia. Who knows? I do not know. Johnson, maybe they'll find Jimmy Hoffa. He's somewhere. All right, once again, if you are new here, throw your name or just say hi in the chat and we'll add you to the wheel. We're going to give away some stuff later on in the live stream. And then we had some other cruise news this week. Nothing earth-shattering this week in cruise news. But, the usuals of people jumping over, crazy thing. But, just the normal stuff of people jumping overboard. Those normal things. It's something else, too. So the other Norwegian news that I had was that Jade and Gem are going into dry dock. They're going to go into dry dock in spring. It's like a NCL podcast today or live stream. Both of those ships are going to get Vibe Beach Club. I'm telling you, Vibe Beach Club is crushing it. Just crushing it. I was talking to Mara as we were booking her cruise for Prima, and we were talking about how Vibe sells out on like every cruise so fast. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. So Jade and Gem are both going to be getting Vibe Beach Club. Jade is also going to be getting a Starbucks. That's pretty much whatever news there. Jewel is also getting, as we know, Jewel's getting the Vibe Beach Club, which they got it already. And then Pearl's getting Vibe Beach Club. So all these older ships are getting Vibe Beach Club. It's really, really interesting. So that's some, Norwegian news for the week. Got a bunch of NCL things dropping, and still no free at C+. They haven't announced it yet. So, Denny B, welcome. No worries. Thanks for coming. Leslie said it's not the first time cruising out of Philly. I took Carnival in the early 2000s. Yeah, they were here for a while previously cruising, and then they shut it down because it's Philadelphia. Mara said, I did get the vibe. Awesome. That's great. I'm glad to hear. Yeah, the vibe on Prima and Viva and Aqua and Luna is huge. So much, much bigger, which is really good news. Very, very good news. Got the vibe. Checking out the other cruise news stories. So Port Canaveral became the busiest cruise port. It's a little bit of a misnomer because they're not the busiest embarkation port. They do get all the bonuses of all the cruises from up here stop in Port Canaveral. So they do have the most stops, which makes it the busiest cruise port now in 2025. Lisa DeLuca said, actually, I was able to book a Vibe Cabana and one pass on the Encore last week for this week. Yeah, the Cabana is probably not as hard to get. That is awesome that you were able to get the Cabana. Those are very, very nice. It's a nice thing to have a Cabana there. Bob said, hello from sunny Buffalo. Are there any updates on the Royal Beach Club, Paradise Island? Nope. Only because they canceled the previews. So it still looks like it's on track for the actual opening on December 23rd, but that's it. No previews are live at the moment. Jimmy says, Vibe kills because of the no kids policy. It's worth the extra money. I agree. My only thing with the Vibe is like it would be enormously better if there was a pool there. But there's not. So there's hot tubs. So there you go. Cheryl, good evening to you as well. I'm going to add you to the wheel. Cheryl, added to the wheel. Welcome. Welcome to the live stream tonight. Mandy said, have you sailed on Aqua? I sure have. I enjoyed Aqua very much. It was on Aqua a few months ago. We have a bunch of videos on our channel. And I'm happy to answer any questions. Do you have questions about Aqua? John said, can Philly handle large ships? Cannot. So we have a bridge. We have bridges here too. No, we can only handle smaller ships. So same size that would go out of Baltimore. We're under the same constraints as Baltimore. Cruising Nurse, welcome. Hope you are having a delightful week thus far. Al Galloway said Villa V cannot fill their ship. They cannot. That is correct. That seemed like a terrible idea. The Villa V, living on that cruise ship. I have no interest in living on a cruise ship. I love going on cruises. I have no interest in living on a cruise ship. That is a hard pass for me. That's struggle city on that Villa V. They couldn't even get out of the initial port. I knew that was like doomed from the start. So other little bits of cruise news that we have going on. Holland America was named the best service in cruise lines by Cruise Critic for the 4th consecutive year. So I haven't been on Holland America in a long time. So I'm not sure about their service. I'm going to try to get on them soon. But it's hard. It's hard getting on all these different ships. John said Tony will love sailing ships. Love sailing ships from Philly. Come down. It's right. You're going to drive right by Lincoln Financial right there. So you can go catch an Eagles game before a cruise. You can come catch a Phillies game. Maybe watch the Phillies play the Mets. And then get on a cruise ship right there. Mandy said, what do you get with the free at C+? Nothing yet because they haven't announced it yet. So, but what you are going to get, since again, I asked if I could talk about it and nobody said yes or no. They just didn't reply to my emails. So I take that as a, sure, John, you can talk about it. So with free at C+, you're going to get browse and stream internet for one device. you are going to get your prepaid gratuities. So gratuities will be included in that, which for Norwegian is $20 a day. So internet, gratuities, upgraded drinks, so upgraded wine and champagne by the glass. You're going to get 50% off any additional specialty dining. Bottled water, drink package at Great Stirrup Cay. I think that's it. All those things are in free at C+. Leslie said the land of bridges, Philadelphia until you get past Baltimore. Yeah, there's tons of bridges. So I am right here on the Delaware. So I can see the Delaware from my window, technically. I mean, I have to really stretch out the door to see the Delaware. But it's like when I walk Peanut, we walk along the river. So if I'm on the Delaware River, as soon as you come out here, like 5 minutes down the road, 10 minutes down the road, we have a bridge there, Tacony Palmyra Bridge. So that's there. And then as you get further down, we have the Betsy Ross Bridge. Both of those, no ships could get under. So there's no chance. And then you could get to the Walt Whitman. Again, no ships are getting through there. And then all the way down, we have Ben Franklin, Walt Whitman, and then the cruise terminal. And then you'll go out, but then there's still bridges out there that we have to get under. So there's lots of bridges, lots of bridges. Gerard Point Bridge, there's a ton of bridges. Tom said still 150 minutes. Still 150 minutes on free at sea, but you do get streaming Wi-Fi on free at C+. Tony Diaz said, maybe blasphemy, but I like the Phillies. Their fans are a different story. Agreed. I'm with you all the way. It's not even the Phillies fans. I don't mind the Phillies fans as much as the Eagles. Like the Eagles fans are a disaster. Just a disaster. I've been to Eagles games. I've left Eagles games. It's a disaster. Look, I love the Eagles. And I love the Phillies. I love the Sixers. I love them all. But yeah, I mean, it's rough sometimes. It is rough. Look, they climb poles when we win championships. This is why we can't have nice things. Cruising Nurse said, bottled water is huge. I hate the tap water. I know it's foolish. I always wonder why bottled water isn't included with the beverage. I don't know either. It's crazy that they don't include bottled water in theirs. All the other cruise lines do. It's really weird, but at least you can get it here. And it's going to be a pretty good deal for what you get, considering that you get, an unlimited Starbucks. So you get unlimited Starbucks, 50% off of your specialty dining, additional specialty dining, Wi-Fi, streaming Wi-Fi, prepaid gratuities, all of that. And it's going to be a good deal for that. So, Leslie said you forgot the bridge, railroad, New Jersey Transit. Yeah, again, more bridges. So many bridges. It's insane. Lots of bridges. And then we have further down, like Burlington, Bristol, there's a ton. That's 5 minutes in the other direction from me. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That's it. I don't think there was anything else crazy that happened this week in the world of cruising. Pretty quiet. I'm just going through everything that popped up from 20 or 30 minutes ago when I just checked it. A lot of things have popped up. That's a pretty quiet week so far. I am super far behind on everything with getting ready to go away this week, with planning on everything for the group cruise, getting all the shirts out. So hopefully I got everything out to everybody. I think I got all the shirts up to last week. So everything is out. Everything should be good. Everybody should have gotten their stuff. Let me know if you don't get it. You'll get, like, whoever wins a shirt this week, those will go out when I come back. Because I am wrapping up tomorrow. And then we'll be working the whole time, though. So on the cruise, if anybody needs anything, help with cruising, or you have questions or anything, we work the whole time. So we'll be there if you need us. Greg Custard said, hi, John. 106 days out from Norwegian Joy, March 20th from Port Canaveral. Can you see how full the ship is? I sure can. Craig, let me add you to the wheel as well. Tom said Explorer announced the 126-day world cruise for 2029. Tom, I saw that, and that is going to be very expensive. If anybody would like to go on that, cheers, please book with us. What am I looking for? NCL Joy on March 20th. Peanut's having a rough night tonight. Lots of people are making noises. Peanut is none the thrilled about it. Peanut, who's bothering you? March 20th. It is, I mean, the Haven is empty. Still a ton of Haven cabins available if you're interested in upgrading. There's still a ton of club balcony suites. There are, let's see how many balcony cabins. There are 125 balcony cabins available, so that's like 400 people there. There are 100, 200, 300, 400, about 400 cabins available. About 1,000 people still left. Plenty of space. Plenty of space. Jimmy C said, I'm a Jets fan. I only spend a lot of money on cruising to ease my suffering for the next season. Yeah, it's rough. Look, Jets fans, it's rough. I feel bad for Jets fans. There's certain fan bases I really feel bad for. Jets is that's a tough one. The Mets is a tough one. Mets is really tough. There's some really, really bad Cleveland Browns, the Atlanta Hawks. There's a lot of really bad ones. Tony said, Jimmy, I feel your pain. I go back with them when they played at Shea Stadium. Yeah, it's crazy. Dominic said, is the Princess package is better than NCL Free at Sea? So, two different things, right? So Free at Sea Plus is going to be more similar to Princess Plus, Princess Premier. Princess packages are going to be more money because they are more things. So with Princess, you're basically doing your basic cruise fare, then paying 60 or 90 or 70 or $100 extra a day for those things. So Free at Sea Plus is going to kind of be the same as Princess Plus. I don't know if they'll ever add like a Premier with unlimited special dining or anything, but fairly similar. But Princess one's probably more all-inclusive than the Norwegian one right now. Leslie's got 46 days left for her cruises until she starts her 6 weeks adventure on the Epic, which is amazing. Cruising Nurse, Toronto Blue Jays. Hey, listen, Cruising Nurse. As someone who grew up watching the Phillies and watching Joe Carter hit a home run against the Phillies to win the World Series, I don't feel bad for you. You guys have won, and you had a great year this year. You had a really great year. It was a wonderful, wonderful year. Peter said, I've not booked anything yet for 2028, but curious about Celebrity Drink Package or Holland America Drink Package. Holland America is a little bit weirder. Celebrity, you can do all-inclusive if you want. I mean, not all-inclusive, but you can get the drink package included. You're just going to pay for it. And right now, I would say Celebrity prices are better than Royal, which is really crazy. So I would say for you guys, Peter, I think Holland's going to be a little too boring for you guys. I think Celebrity is probably a good fit for you guys. If you like Princess, which you guys do, I think you're going to enjoy Celebrity more than you enjoy Holland America. Tony said the Giants aren't much better, but hey, look, you beat Tom Brady twice. So you have that going for it. It was very close. You guys played very well. You got all the way there. So Ryan rooting for the Yankees and the Patriots. That's a weird combination, Ryan. The Yankees and the Patriots. It's a very strange combo, putting those two teams together. Tom said, was Grandiosa in the U.S. last year, or is your group cruise the first for Grandiosa from the U.S.? Tom, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think Grandiosa was here last year. Not that I'm aware of. I think this is the first cruise. It's definitely the first cruise from the U.S. this year. I don't think it was here last year. I don't remember completely though, so I could be wrong. All right, let's give away some stuff so I can go get the rest of my work done. I am very much behind. Let me share this. John had some tip for you there, Peter. He said the celebrity all included package is great, but it sells out. Book early and reprice. Celebrity is awesome. Even the buffet food is good. I agree. Celebrity is great. Screen share. Here we go. We're gonna give away a t-shirt. Let's give away a t-shirt. Congratulations. Congratulations. Leslie said, next treat, Azamara. Azamara is beautiful. The ships are really pretty. We got to see them down in Bermuda when we were there last time. We got to talk to the crew too. They were super, super nice. So yeah, Azamara is great. Oh, I wanted to update everybody on the November contest since it's December. So we ended the month. We were trying to get to 100, which we didn't get to 100, but we did get to 44. So that is great. So I'm going to put all the chances together. And normally what would happen is if we got to 100 and we were at like 103, we would have to wait to give away those prizes until we had final payment. Because what happens is so many people cancel now. It is what it is. I don't want to complain about it because I get it. There things come up and people have to cancel. But I would say if we book 100 cruises, maybe 18 of those cancel, which is crazy. It's a high amount. But so when we're doing a contest like this and we're going to give away something like $1,000 or a free cruise, which is awesome, we would have to wait till those 100 cruises hit final payment in order to do that, to make sure we still hit the 100. Unfortunately, because if we don't hit the 100, we don't have the money to do that. So, but luckily, we hit 44, which means that I'm not worried about us not getting the 25 because that's the threshold we hit. So we're going to give away all the prizes for the 25. I'll do that when we get back because then we'll put all the chances in so we have everybody, and AJ will be here so I don't have to do it on my own. But just so everybody's aware of what those prizes were, we were going to give away a, oh, hold on, where did I put that? I check. Hold on. Just pulling it up so I can give everybody the details. And then when I get back, we're going to try to start scheduling guests again for the live stream. If anybody has guests that you would like us to have on, please let me know. Could be people from cruise lines, could be, cruise tubers. Anybody you guys would like, let me know, and we'll try to get some of those people on. I constantly email people, and I just don't, most people just ignore us. I totally get it. But yeah, if there's anybody you guys are interested in us having on, let me know, because I'd like to get those people on. Even if it's something you think is interesting that you think would be good for everybody to see, let me know. I'm happy to have anyone and everyone on the live stream. Talk about cruising, talk about different locations, even if you wanted to do some land stuff. If you want to have somebody from Disney on or somebody from Jamaica on, whatever it is, All right, so the Black Friday thing, for 25 bookings, we're going to be giving away a $100 gift card, a $50 gift card, and custom t-shirts for your next cruise. So we'll do that. We'll do that Wednesday when we get back, which is 2 weeks from today. I'll put all the chances in, and we'll put everybody on the wheel, and we'll spin it. And we will shake up the wheel as well so that everybody's not in the spots next to each other. So we'll be doing that. And then we'll do some kind of contest for our next contest. We'll do for wave season, which starts in January. And this year, I'm going to try to do something for the Super Bowl. So do like a booking, you'll get a spot in the block pool for the Super Bowl, and then we'll give stuff away for that too. I just have to get stuff done ahead of time so I don't forget. So that is it. Hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Friday, we will be doing a cocktail party down in Cape Canaveral and Cocoa Beach. So we're going to try to film some of that. We may jump on live at some point in the next few days. Saturday, we'll be getting on MSC Grandiosa for AJ's 40th birthday group cruise. So look forward to all the content there. Thanks, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone. Happy cruising.